We have our first voting totals that have come in the special elections happening in Florida's House District 6, as well as the other special election in Florida. And really what these numbers are showing is a major backlash against Donald Trump and Elon Musk's extremist agenda that has sought at every turn to cut benefits from working class people and give a massive tax break to the richest in this country with that money saved by cutting benefits. Let's go ahead and head over here to look at some of these results. But before we do, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, let me know what you think, and share with someone who's into politics. It helps out the algorithm. So let's head on over here to CNN Politics, where we can see the first voting totals from the special elections. First, we have Gay Vimont and Jimmy Patronis in House District 1 in Florida. And we can see here that 37% of the vote is in, with the Democrat winning at the moment. But really what I want to show you here is Florida House District 6, where Randy Fine appears to be poised to win election versus Josh Wheel, with at the moment 54.8% of the vote, 18,000 votes ahead, with 88% of the vote in. But okay, so the Republicans won this seat that was vacated by Donald Trump selecting Michael Waltz for his White House cabinet. And what I want to show you now is the results of Michael Waltz beating James Stockton in the November elections, where President Trump won re-election, where Michael Waltz won with 66.5% of the vote. 284,000 votes to 143,000 votes. So 66.5% of the vote to 55% of the vote at the moment, an over 10-point drop in support for the Republican House candidate in House District 6 in Florida in just a 3-4 month span. Wow. It appears that even in deep ruby red districts that Donald Trump carried very easily in the 2024 election, it appears that it's not just the liberal left that is looking at what's happening in this White House, in this administration, and deciding that they are off the ship. Tens of thousands of people who voted for Michael Waltz decided to not vote in this election or voted some other way, which is very telling of just how much people are upset at the current trajectory of the administration, given the promises that Trump made time and time again on the campaign trail. What did Trump say when he was campaigning, right? He was going to lower costs of groceries, lower cost of housing, lower inflation. What have we seen since Donald Trump was inaugurated on January 20th? We've seen the president instigate a totally unnecessary trade war that is of his doing and no one else's, that is set to raise prices substantially on goods across the board that American families rely on. We've seen Donald Trump quickly restructure how the federal government works and how people are able to get benefits from it and interact with it to benefit their lives. And we've also seen Donald Trump carry out vicious, heartless deportations of American citizens with no due process whatsoever, without anybody being charged with any crime in a court of law. And it appears that there are, in fact, Republicans out there who are looking at this and they are saying, no, no more. We do not want this to be our future. Now, you might say, okay, but the Democrat, he didn't win, right? Well, this was a district. Keep in mind that just a few short months ago, it was a ruby red district for Donald Trump. And now here we are, 4 or 5 months later, and there has been a significant drop off in support for the Republican Party in House District 6 in Florida. And we have to ask ourselves, why is that? Is it because there are a lot of Republicans out there that are going to be affected by Donald Trump's unnecessary trade war, Donald Trump's tariffs, and Donald Trump's other policies that are not benefiting the middle class whatsoever? They're not coming up with any ideas to uplift people in this country that need it. I think it could be that. I think it could be that Donald Trump is extremely, extremely unpopular at the moment. And the Democrats have an opportunity to take advantage of Trump's impulsiveness and his lack of any strategic planning to implement any sort of policies that are going to actually help reduce inflation, lower costs of household goods, and actually benefit the Americans out there in this country that need it. That's all I got for you guys in this one. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.